Hello students, today we are studying about regulation of gene expressions. Before we enter into the gene expression, we should know about what is constitutive genes and what is non-constitutive genes. Constitutive genes are constantly expressing themselves in a cell. That means their requirement is always within the cells, like the gene responsible for glycolysis and the gene responsible for enzyme ATPase, because these two things are continuously needed within the cell, and the gene responsible for that are called constitutive genes. Non-constitutive genes, these are not always required. That means not always expressing within the cell, like nitrate reductase in plant and lactose system in E. coli. That is, one is constitutive genes and another one is non-constitutive genes. Constitutive genes are also called as housekeeping genes. Again, the regulation can be achieved by inductions and repressions. Operon. Operon, what is the meaning of operon? Operons are the coordinated group of genes which regulate a metabolic pathway as a unit. Generally, the operon concept is applicable to prokaryotes, not in eukaryotes. The first one, that is inducible operon. It is also called as lac operans. It is consisting of different types of genes like structural genes, operator genes, promoter genes, and regulatory genes. Structural genes. What are the structural genes? That is LAC-A, trans-acetylase codes for. LAC-Y codes for permease enzymes. LAC-Z code for beta-galactosidase enzymes. The operator genes, that is O, it is interact with regulatory molecules that can induce or prevent. The promoter genes P, where the RNA polymerase become associated. And the last one, that is regulatory genes, it is the inhibitory genes code for repressor proteins. That means regulatory genes code for repressor proteins. Next, the operon is switched on and off. When it is on, it is induced. When it is off, it is repressed. Structural genes depends upon operator genes. If the repressor protein attached to the operator genes, then the structural genes do not undergo transcriptions. If the repressor protein do not bind in the presence of inducers, then the structural genes become transcribed. RNA polymerase gets blocked when repressor proteins bind to the operator genes. That means what happens when the repressor proteins produced by the regulatory eye bind to the operators? What happens? The RNA polymerase cannot associate it with promoter, and in this way the transcription become prevented. In the presence of inducer, the repressor proteins bind to the inducer molecules, so the operator become free and the RNA polymerase bind to the promoter, and in this way the transcriptions become start. Here, in the presence of lactose, RNA polymerase bind to the promoters. In this way transcriptions start. In eukaryotes, the regulation of gene expressions is different from the prokaryotes and can be exerted by the following steps. One is transcriptional level, primary transcript produced. The second one is processing level, splicing. Third one is transport of mRNA from nucleus to cytoplasm. And the fourth one, translational level. Translational level. In this way, the gene regulations completed. In eukaryotes. This is the diagrammatically presentations of gene regulations, especially in prokaryotes. The upper diagram shows in the absence of inducers. Here this presentation, inducer is present. Here inducer absent, here inducer present. This is the operand concept. I, regulator genes or inhibitory genes. P, promoter. O, operator. Z, beta galactosidase coding, and Y, permase, trans acetylase. First, I produced repressor mRNA. This is the repressor mRNA, and that mRNA is responsible for the formation of repressor proteins, and these repressor proteins bind to the operator. In this way, the transcriptions become prevented. No transcriptions. In second step, this is the operand concept, and here the I produced repressor mRNA. Repressor mRNA produced repressor proteins, and these repressor proteins bind to the inducers and the complexes, so that the repressor proteins cannot attach to the operators. As a result, the operator genes become free and the transcription takes place and produced lac mRNA, and it is responsible for beta galactosidase, permase, and trans acetylase. What is the function of beta galactosidase? It is one kind of glycoside hydrolase which break down beta galactose into monosaccharides. Similarly, permase is a membrane transport proteins and helps in diffusion process in plants. And the trans acetylase, this enzyme is responsible for the transfer of acetyl group. Especially the formation of acetyl coenzyme A, and the acetyl coenzyme A is the part of the TCA cycle, tricarboxylic acid cycles or Krebs cycles. In this way, the operand concept is completed. Thank you.